Welcome back to Sacred Therapy, guys. I don't have my headphones in, so hopefully you can hear me, even though I have my heat on. And I don't really want to put my headphones in after I start recording because then we have all type of audio issues and whatnot. So I'm wearing some festive little PJ pants. It's still cold where I am. And I did want to pull some cards to see what our topic should be about, but not from there. Because I've been getting a nudge to do some readings. I didn't know if we was maybe going to do like a pick a card type deal or what's up. Okay. So we might get some of the Hermit Tarot to choose the topic. And then I'll get some regular tarot from the Mermaid deck. Okay, Spirit want to do a spicy, fun one today. That's why I got my fun pants with a little happy, smiley faces. I guess this is y'all's little spicy Christmas present. Spirit like we got to give them something after doing their shadow work, okay? We got 8. I imagine you naked. Okay. So let's see. Are we doing a pick a pile, Spirit? We're going to get... Okay. Alright, so 1 is kind of spicy. What do you want? 4. So we have angel number 8, angel number 4. And still, let's give them, ooh, 1. 1 more. And we got 2 for 1, guys, okay? This is still pile 3. I'm keeping both these cards together. 11, this love scares me. And underneath it, I'm in so much pain. Alright. Ooh. So pause. Pick which pile you want. With 8, 4, or 11. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. I guess we're going to talk about what ways do they see ya? Okay, what ways do they see ya? All right, that number 7 at the bottom for me. Oh yeah, and if you're new here, I'm as AZ, and this is Sacred Therapy. We do this as a way to tap in with Spirit, Creator, our guide, Source, our angels, our guardians, our ancestors. Okay. We're gonna dive right in. I'm excited for this. Alright, welcome pile 1. Okay, we're doing a pick a pile with a kind of a live shuffle, alright? So if you chose pile 1, that number 8, we're gonna get some tarot. I should have trusted Spirit originally when I did that Hermit Tarot pick a pile. I was like, how they gonna know, Spirit? Still like, please, girl. Alright, Spirit. Let's get them some tea. Who is this energy? I imagine you naked. Might want some spicy time with you, baby. Yeah, so perhaps, and this might not be for everybody here, but perhaps they feel held back from this wish fulfillment, this abundance with you. Would they really want to be a part of your wish fulfillment and are not? Right? right? Because we have the Chariot coming up and it was underneath of it like this. So it's giving like moving on from everything that you don't want. So some of you might be struggling with healing that sacral chakra, okay? Even though we're all adults here, okay? Because I make these readings 18 up anyway. I don't have my readings set for kids to be able to view them. So if you are not an adult, you should not be here. Alright, but yes, I see us moving on from everything that does not serve us, including these casual, casual type of relationships. Yeah. And I feel like you're really tapping into what you want, what's going to bring you closer to turning this habit into, you know, that right side up energy. And Spirit wants me to remind my Power Ones that you guys are, well, Power Eights, that you guys are working on this and you're actually doing better than you think you're doing. All right, but this person could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have 2 earth signs on the table. So Virgo is September, Taurus is like May, Capricorn is December, January, okay? So they might even have a birthday coming up. They could also be like December 8th, December 9th, December 7th. Okay, we do have that. Yeah, but this is not your divine counterpart with this 4 of Wands. So this could be a third party interference. And they come in all shades and colors, you guys, okay? They come in all shades and colors, right? This may be, you know, what you are choosing to entertain at this time, if you are entertaining anyone. And then if you're not, then you are truly embodying this Chariot energy, okay? This is a general read, guys, so take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, that with that left out in the cold energy and right underneath that 4 of Wands. So I feel like this may have been karmic in nature, maybe just intimacy based, maybe you felt used for sex, you know, with somebody. With this, I imagine you naked. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. It's giving that the offer is not legitimate. And Spirit is reminding you that cutting off everything that's not your wish fulfillment is going to help you in the long run get towards that 4 of Wands, that happily ever after. So when you're moving in this, I don't believe in happily ever after because it's the 4 of Wands card, the Twin Flame card. When you're moving in that energy of I don't believe in happily ever after, okay, you automatically embodying, you know, leaving yourself as well as your own counterpart out in the cold, okay? Whether it's intentional or not, and sometimes in that runner energy, we are motivated by, you know, a more lower frequency connection because those connections are more familiar, right? With this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's talking about, like, because this is an offer, right? And this is like accepting an offer that you know is empty. It's just not good for you. Yeah, Spirit is showing up with the Ace of Truth. Tell them the truth, baby. Tell them the truth about that author. About that offer. Yeah, and the author of that offer. So they or you might have been like painting some type of fairy tale, but just understand that it, you know, lives in your imagination, okay? Yeah, and you know, honoring those truths have you stepping into this Empress energy. For my divine feminines, if this is your side of the street, baby, then I see you cleaning that up, okay? I see you pulling your energy back from a lot of the 3D situations and just understanding and really choosing to embody your truth. Ooh, but we not just, being alone out here, okay? I see you in this hermit energy in reverse, like you are, stepping into, whoo, this kind of scares me, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah, type of energy, all right? But also understanding like why there was a need as well for this, and it was because you didn't want to sit alone with yourself. So now in this aspect, you're learning how to step out and be present in the world with other people, even but in this energy, okay, not in like this energy. All right. And if you haven't yet fully stepped into embodying this, then Spirit is reminding you that you are on your way. Just continue to show up and continue to tell yourself those truths, okay? So, Spirit, what messages do you have? I be trying to keep it light, guys. I do, but I see what I be seeing, all right? And yeah, like if you are choosing this high level soulmate energy or this intimacy energy, do with this, I imagine you naked, you know what I'm saying? Like, and coming at it like solely with this being the point, like focus, you're not gonna get your wish fulfillment when you moving in like, oh, I'll just take casual, some fun, something like that's not never gonna give you commitment. People be waiting for that type of energy to transform, and that's cool if both parties is open to it, but it's not cool if, as in your divine feminine, you know what I'm saying, especially when we have this Four of Wands in reverse. So this is the energy that we're talking about with the third party, with my Four of Wands in reverse. If it would have been upright, I would have read it for the counterparts, but that's not how I'm reading it. Okay, so for my counterparts that are in separation, this could be you, and you maybe was dealing with this. All right, the month of August could have been really significant for your own like personal transformation. Maybe you went back to some garbage that you might have been dealing with, and Spirit gave you some smack truths, like brutal. There was no denying it, that it was time to hit your cut, to hit your exit. Because these people that just want this one thing, I mean, it's already a selfish reason. You know what I'm saying? They're not truly looking out for you. Well, Spirit, what should... I feel like I'm talking to, and if you are, or consider yourself the divine masculine in the counterpart journey, or you just consider yourself the counterpart, you don't have to fit nice and neat into the roles, okay? We talking energy, not gender, all right, guys? Energy, not gender. Spirit, what else does this person, I imagine you naked, want to say? Yeah, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. So perhaps they have even surprised you. I mean, everything is designed to help you, complete cycles with this number 9. Angel number 9 could be significant. Yeah, and Spirit wants you to understand exactly your sacral energy matters. It is important. Yes, we're getting the color pink, channeling the color pink, guys. Yes, you matter. Who you are intimate with, it does matter. Really nothing casual about it, okay? Because that energy transference, that energy exchange is real. So the quality of that person that you're dealing with, it matters because in a sense they going to be like their energy and the quality of it is going to transfer over to you. Yeah, with this bottom of the deck, I want to get you drunk. I imagine you naked. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. All right, it sounds like that old song and dance, okay? And Spirit wants you to honor your truths because you matter. And what you want matters, and what you know to be your truth matters, okay? Spirit is giving you the time and the space that you've needed to sort through this, okay? Sexy time is coming, you guys, with somebody that is worthy, but not this energy. Yes, because you matter, not that energy. Okay, Spirit. Oh, send me some more Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. Spirit. Ooh, Spirit. What? Sexy. Because that part was definitely for a third party. So I feel like now we need to switch gears. And yeah, they main focus, they main thing is I imagine you naked, so that intimacy. Yeah, so let's talk about the other side of that. What? Yes. What healthy? Yes, what healthy energies? Um, Maybe we got some secret crushes, okay? For the divine counterparts for each other. So what are the, yes, okay, yes. What is the counterparts energy with this? I imagine you naked. We have the magician, baby. They manifesting you and you are manifesting them, stepping into these truths. Okay. Okay. You just had some couple cycles that you needed to release. Okay. This definitely has to do with your sacral chakra, who you're sharing your sexual energy with, who you allowing to tap into yours. Okay. And I see you, I said, making the moves that you need to make. You also, you know, ace the truth, using that big sword too. Some people are gonna be feeling a little left out in the cold, okay? And if you and the counterparts have went through that third party energy, they are healing from this, understanding their roles and why y'all have been without this level of wish fulfillment. Yeah, because you've really taken this time, maybe a lot of time, all right, to yourself to really reflect on these truths right here. Yeah, to see why this happily ever after card is in reverse, to unpack all of that. With this, please give me time. I never felt this way. So yeah, you definitely took your time with all these pentacles energy. I feel like I'm talking to my turtle, my my turtle collective right here. Yeah, with this page of candles. Yep, you reeling it in. You reeling in your offers of like sexual exchange type of energy, and even just intimate, checking to see like, okay, friends, family, does this align? Because maybe you are, you know, understanding that those people that just want to like distract, or you know, are all about that temporary lifestyle, that's not where you want to live. Yeah, it's not where you want to move into, because you want to go towards your wish fulfillment here with the star card. Okay, definitely look up angel number 0. Okay, you guys, that has power. All right, we're gonna get some messenger cards here. And then some Star Temple cards. Keep about 20-25 minutes. A message. Yeah, that's not too bad with a couple of decks. We'll see. Alright, Spirit, can we get one messenger oracle for the people that are picking? It's 8. I imagine you naked. 17. Also the number 8. So angel number 88 is significant. It says heed your dreams. Yeah, so the dream, a happily ever after dream. I see you are investing in that confirmation. Like you are investing in that. Spirit has to create like some type of emergency situation for you to understand, yeah, embrace your masculine. So for you to heal your own masculine energy. Everybody is on a spectrum. They have both feminine and masculine energy, and healing that sacral chakra and how you showing up, really like touching base with what you believe in as far as intimacy, who you can connect with, what you can have in this life. Yeah, you're embracing your divine masculine energy. You know, getting sober, deciding that you matter, deciding that your truth matter, that your dreams matter, trusting in your own divine wish fulfillment. Yes, with the King of Potions underneath, right under fucking neath, you guys. Yes, healing that heart chakra space. All right, yeah, it's gonna be great. Like the sexual chemistry, that energy, but sex is not everything. Okay, and starting things out of sex does not necessarily lead, unless like you're choosing to, like the Chariot card says, move on from that. That's when you tapping into your divine masculine heart space and embodying, yeah, that Emperor energy. Okay, make sure you are paying attention to what you are putting into your vessel, you guys. Yes, yes. Clap for you guys. Let's get some Star Temple messages on this divine masculine, this healed divine masculine energy. Okay, get some Star Temple messages. Spirits, Star Temple messages. It's my collective need, baby. Oh, we got a few. Yes, 22, mastery number 22. Google it. Numerology master number 22. Spirit wants you to know that you are the holy child. Your starseed ancestors and guides and guardians want you to know this divine truth. I am a divine child of the universe. Ace of Swords in this reading. Divine child of the universe. It matters where you put your sexual energy, who you let tap in to those waters, okay? From Celano, star seed. You are a star seed. Yes, holy child. Okay? You need to start seeing yourself like this. A little baby, little crown. Take care of you. Take care of your masculine energy, your doer, okay? Yes, the aquamarine stars on Aquarius definitely could be significant. Aquamarine, that's also aquamarine. Expression. I express my intuition with self-confidence and love. Again, we have the number 11, so this 2 and 9, so the age 29 could also be significant. The age 22 could be born in 89, 98. Okay. The 15th. And then we also have the little star divine. Again, Solano, my inner child is whole and complete. Ooh, for some of y'all just tapped in like your decision to take out all of the negative things. Like maybe you just also recently quit drinking alcohol. Kudos to you. Or you took a cleanse. Kudos to you. Same, same, but yes, had to get that clear, crown chakra, clear kundalini, right? Amen. Spirit. Alright, these are long. We're going to get some Kuan Yin Oracle messages. Okay. Alright. Hold on. That it feels weird shuffling them like because they long. Spirit, can we get one oracle message? Thank you, Spirit. Yes, enter the Jade Temple. So, angel number 11, mastery number 11 also came out for my number 8. Again, the month of August could be significant for you, for your birthday. Ooh, and for Kuan Yin, we're going to read, okay, guys, because this is a new deck. I didn't even know I owned this deck, actually. Funny thing about this deck. Yeah, so I'm going to read you a little of the little descriptor. Kuan Yin in her temple of peaceful jade causes all conflict to elevate to higher peaceful resolution. A resolution and healing of any situation that is concerning you is already underway. In fact, you are being asked to begin to feel the relief of that resolution now, so you can more readily receive the divine solution and blessing of peace from the beloved Kuan Yin when it arrives. There are moments on the path where conflict arises and struggles emerge. These conflicts may be within us or appear to be in an external relationship or situation. This can be part of the experience of life on the physical plane that actually helps us raise our vibration to find unity and yet still honor our individuality. There is a spiritual light within a light of peace that can be brought to bear on any situation or struggle, an energy of peace that can transform even the deepest conflict through blessings of the divine goddess, priestess of the Jade Temple, Kuan Yin. Peace does not mean avoiding conflict or pretending that the struggle does not exist. Yes, owning it, owning your truth. Yep, with this Ace of Swords, okay, coming in, Spirit coming in clutch with these truths. Peace is the light that flows when we are able to step above the illusions of separation, competition, and conflict to seek out the consciousness where we are in fact all one in divine love and we are all serving the path of light in our own unique ways together. Right? The energy of such a high level of genuine consciousness is transformative. It allows us to surrender judgment and to release any need to prove ourselves or our worth to another. Instead, we can just live our lives and allow others to do the same with more peace in our hearts. Okay. Yes, conflict becomes an opportunity to grow more in inner peace and loving acceptance of all paths to learn detachment and to trust. Yeah, this is where you stepping into your faith, my divine counterparts. If you just released a third party, you stepping into that faith, okay? It takes a mature soul to call in peace because it is not a way to avoid conflict. It is a way to use conflict as a spiritual tool through which to grow and become bigger than the conflict, to make allowance for each being to choose their own way to grow and to call forth the spiritual genius of the divine that is able to provide solutions that can bring peace to all. The divine goddess speaks to you now and says that your resolution is assured. Have faith, be prepared to surrender your viewpoint and receive a new one that will serve you and bring you to peace at a higher level of reality. It is no longer about right or wrong. It is now about stepping up into peace and resolution, more joy and more delight. You are so capable of this, and you will enjoy the wonder of the healing process as you surrender into the Jade Temple, the place of peace, over which Kuan Yin presides as priestess and guide. She bestows healing blessings on your life situation now. This oracle is confirmation that if you have been struggling, a time of respite and peace is on its way to you swiftly now. Mm. May the heart of all conflict be resolved in the Jade Temple. Mm. Yeah, you are entering the Jade Temple. All right, pile one. That's what I have for you guys. I'm gonna clean this up, and then we are going to switch it on over to pile two. You matter. Spirit is definitely showing up and showing out for you. You definitely matter. Okay. Mm. Yes. Right on, right on, right. Alright. Now, we're going to switch over to pile 2 at 3122. Yes. What do you want? Alright. Angel number 4 is definitely significant. You or them could have a birthday. This person that you are connecting to. Alright. So maybe you are tapping in also to what you want romantically. Alright. Spirit, tell us more about this energy. It's what do you want energy? So maybe somebody might be asking you this. Maybe somebody might be showing up. Maybe in 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. Alright. Or maybe it has already been like 4 years. Okay. Or maybe 4-year cycle is significant. Ooh, Spirit popped out a message now that I said that. Yeah, that 8 of Swords is important because you have been kind of trapped in your own mind when it comes to what you do want. So maybe at this time you are being confronted with situation, person, right? Where you don't feel like you can express yourself to them, alright? And you're realizing like, I don't want to be in that type of space, alright? And nobody wants to be in that energy stifling space. Yeah, Spirit is asking you to pause at this time to reflect, to truly figure out what is in your heart space. 4 is also significant. This could be needing to release toxic beliefs from family, friends, your home life. You may still be in your pause doing the work. As far as believing, right? Believing that you can obtain what you want. Because in this big age, okay, I don't feel like my light workers, my grown and sexy divine collective, okay, is still figuring out what they want romantically. I feel like you are figuring out that it is possible mentally, okay? That seed, you dealing with those seeds, right? The Spirit is telling you that this wait before you receive what you want. Ooh, Spirit, okay. This waiting before you receive what you want is key, okay, to manifesting. Ooh, and Spirit said you tapped into that high priestess level energy. All right, so I feel like my divine feminines are into coming up strong in the reading today. Okay, we have been focusing a lot on our masculine, but so everybody has divine feminine right? And divine masculine energy, okay? But I feel like you are feeling super plugged in. I feel like you're getting downloads. I feel like spirit has been, you know, planting those seeds and unraveling these bonds on your mental in this period of waiting. All right. So where like maybe you don't reach the point where like I don't even care how it happens. I just know we heading there. Ooh, right. With this the Emperor showing up at the bottom of the deck with this Emperor energy at the bottom. So you embodying your divine feminine and masculine energy is going to bring great things to you. Yeah, just make sure, because underneath of this is the Moon card in reverse. Make sure that you are dealing with your emotional, any remaining emotional toxicity along with this mental, okay? Yeah. So I feel like you might be clearing up some of this, cleaning up some of that side of the street. And dealing with, you know, the maybe all of the times where you did not get what you wanted. So dealing with the fear and not getting what we want is also healing all of that. Yes, spirit. Okay. So what does this, I'm also seeing like some mirroring. There's still a little bit of an imbalance in how the masculine and feminine sides is showing up. So we have the feminine, the internal, which is a good place to be, mind you, okay? So just because we are on the path consistently to healing, okay, and we doing these check-ins, don't be getting discouraged, all right? So you are tapping in, like, you know, things are cyclical, all right? We have moments where we feel uber aligned, you know, right, with our highest potential, and then we have times where we feel like we're struggling to get on the same like 3D page as spirit. All right, and spirit is patient in helping us get to what we want. So there is this hangman energy, this pause, this divine like holding place that you're finding yourself in, you and this person. And for signs so far, we only have air signs, so that will be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? And then for 4, we have the month of April, so we will have fire on the table for Aries. All right, so spirit, what does this person who is asking my collective what they want to say? What else do they want to say? All right. What else do they want to say? Yeah, so there's some indecision here still with this yeah, nah. All right, some back and forth, like on the mental level that we working on, right? Because you need some more time for yourself to do this configuring, to maybe handle responsibilities within your family, to breathe, okay? If you're watching this at the time that I'm actually doing this reading and uploading it, it is winter. I talk a lot about the seasons, the cycles within nature. So during a period where the entire world is sleeping and humans are expected to, you know, continue on as though that's not the case, it's important, you know, as soon as you clock out from whatever you have to do to survive, okay, because we do live in reality, that you are taking this time. That is why spirit is giving you this divine pause, okay? So you and them, right? You and them can have this space with I just want space. All right. Yeah. So you're also like, it's a sombering and a sobering time. Some people do not handle the holidays very well. Okay. And some people are, just trying to maintain their own inner peace, getting back to themselves. This is the time for that resetting, recharging, re identifying, recalibrating. Okay. But also making sure that this confusion, like, you're not stepping back into this confusion and letting fear take over with all of this overthinking with this I'm too afraid to talk. Okay. All right. Like, spirit can only design us so far, and then we have to put in the hard work. Just like Tiana Dad said, you got to help that star out with a little bit of hard work of your own. Okay. Okay. We also have 6 and 7. So June could be significant. July could be significant. We have July 4th, April 4th, April 6th, April 7th, June 4th, 6th, and 7th, July 4th, 6th, and 7th. Be a significant time and or date. 7 is also the month of, that's Cancer. Spirit, what is going on with this? I was gonna say, what is going on with this 8 of Swords? How are you having this false spirit? I feel like I said what I said. Yeah, there's 2 of Candles. So there's some, like I said, some indecision. You are being called to a specific path, and there was some resistance. So this could be a story with this person. Like there was some resistance either on your part or theirs or both of you. Because if you're on the divine counterpart journey, believing that you are capable is one of the biggest barriers. Okay, and sometimes why we don't follow what spirit, where spirit is trying to guide us and to whom, right? Right, exactly, with this this Hierophant card in reverse here. Mm-hmm. The Hierophant card in reverse. And I also feel like this Emperor energy, since we also got the High Priestess, so we do have the masculine side coming out in the 3D with this I need time for me, I just want space, yeah, nah. So that mental is also like the bridge work too between the higher divine and like how am I going to embody this, right? So believing that you are this way, and then dealing with, the doubts, the fears. All right, doing that shadow work. And for some of you guys, maybe still figuring it out, fleshing out exactly what you want your dream life to look at. Some of us, maybe I've gotten rerouted. Maybe you thought you spent your life doing a certain kind of work, and maybe you really just like, you know what, I'm getting too old to be waiting around forever. Yeah, not doing exactly what I want. So this King of Candles in reverse energy, feeling like you need to hold yourself back from what you want, the people that you want. It's not being worthy, being in this tied up ass energy. Yeah, I feel like you are releasing that, healing that. Okay, right? King of Candles energy. Yes. Yes, we are. Yes, we are with this. I need to say something like this cannot be the bottom of the deck energy. We can't just land on the King of Candles reversed like this. So also understanding that even when you're not getting what you want with this King, the King of Candles is the King of Wands, okay? Even when you're not getting what you want, not to, hawk up like that, right? All right? Because I feel like spirit is wanting you to know that you are on your way, you are growing, you are healing, you are in your divine nature, this upright, your upright healed masculine energy. Yes. Yes. And we definitely are still working on healing our emotional space, becoming emotionally available. We have a lot of like presents on the table too. So we have a lot of candles too. So a fire sign, like I said, we did speak on Aries, but that could be Leo, Sag. And then we have some earth on the table. So Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Again, we getting, yeah, let's get some messenger oracles for my folks where this is feeling kind of like your story. Okay, if you guys are in this pause at this time, that's okay. It's a divine pause. Okay, when you giving control to source, to spirit, it is sometimes the hardest time. All right, especially for my type A personalities, okay? My type A personalities, that I'm responsible for everything, because if I don't do it, it ain't gonna get done type deal. Yeah, Spirit, what do my pile twos that was drawn to pile 4 need? Yeah, that exactly. Follow the moon. Follow your heart space. Tap into your heart space. All right. Tap into why you don't feel like you can get what you want. Yes, tap into your divine feminine energy with this heart space. So for my masculines that are watching this, there's a lot of masculine energy on the table with this King of Candles here, the Emperor. We do have the divine feminine on the table as well, the High Priestess. Okay, but I'm feeling like your emotions scare the shit out of you. All right, they scare the shit out of your mental. Maybe you don't feel like you understand all of your emotions. Get to know all the layers of your emotions. Yes. And again, we have the number 4. So angel 444 number. Yeah, because we have 4 here, 2 4s here. Okay. That's 13, adding up to 4. Yep. And this bottom of the deck, we have 5. Like I said, your mental is going through a transformation at this time, and we are in the season for it. Yeah, protect the wild and green. The wild, protect your own authentic nature. The green, protect your own heart space, your own authentic heart space. Don't be letting these people out here getting you all hemmed up, thinking that, they know what you want or need, telling you what you can want and need in this world. No. You know. Being confident in your nose, okay? That's why your mental is all crazy. Get real confident in your nose. Like, man, you know what? Fuck that. No. I said no. I mean no. I mean, y'all give a shit. Get comfortable telling people what it is. Ooh, and I was meant to lift it. Exactly. That's showing up in the 3D and in your mental space. Loving yourself. Okay? Loving yourself. And we're going to get some Star Temple Oracle messages for those of you that was drawn to the second pile with angel number 4. And what do you want? All right, because we're going to get this medicine. I'm also seeing they can have dark hair, long hair, athletic build. Ooh, that's a stack, spirits. Where we at? Okay, we around the same time within all of my piles. Cool. Yes. The awakener, rise. Out of the ashes, I rise like the golden sun. So being patient in this period of waiting, you are arising from the ashes. You are transforming. Transforming and remapping your mental can sometimes take longer, okay? Electra could be significant. Yeah, rise. Maybe you are the first person in your family to awaken. Maybe you are the person who's awakening other people. Maybe that is a part of your purpose and it is important. Spirit is reminding you it is important that you, in doing your purpose and in living your purpose, you also establish all of these great and beautiful boundaries. All right. The Huntress quest. Yeah, what is yours? What is truly yours? The number 15. Again, we have 6 6. So this is a 6 and this is a 6. Angel number 66 is significant. The Huntress quest. The Pleiades light my quest to be wild and free, or the stars light my quest to be wild and free. Because I can't pronounce this star constellation names. Okay, I don't know who named these things. I don't know if this is Greek or Latin, or yeah, my mouth don't work like that. I'm gonna work on that, guys. I'm gonna work on it. Comment below if you know how to pronunciate that. Okay. And I'll see one. Yeah, the number 12 could be significant. Also, the number 3. Yeah, so maybe you're just still figuring out what brings you joy, what actually lights up your soul, what actually makes you feel free, exactly with this visionary. Now we have the angel number 7 7. I don't be making shit up, guys. Y'all seen the live shuffle? It's wild how spirit shows up for me. Awake with an intuitive perspective. I see the bigger picture. Yeah, you tapping into this high level energy is going to get you out of this. So spirit is letting you know, be confident in taking your space, especially from those people that are showing up like this, trying to bully, trying to do too much, trying to tell you that you're not worthy, that you're not from God, that you're not a divine being having a human experience, okay? Because people be trying to assume things when they see people going through a tough time, and that's not what it is. Ooh, the cosmic enchantress. Yes, baby, 7. So the stars are coming up. So that's also angel number 777. Wish. So WISH, craft, wish crafting. So you are crafting your wish in this what do you want energy. So this ain't no time for doubts. I feel like that's why you've been like, yeah, nah. You knowing that, like, when the path feels dark with this 2 of Wands, because the 2 of Wands upright is the divine path. So when that's showing up in like this devil energy, you like, nah, bro, I need space for me. Like, I see who you are. Like, you just pretending to be the Hierophant, you pretending to be, you know what I'm saying, for me, but really you not. Yeah, I attract a steady flow of abundance. So for some of my divine counterparts, if you are still in a toxic environment, you are distancing yourself from the company that you keep, for them and for you. Okay. What's the interesting thing about doing, work and being, a light worker and tapping into other people? Because that love, still shows up. And, even if they don't understand, the pullback or whatever, and I'm mature enough to deal with that, you in spirit know that it's for you guys. All right, you guys have 2, and I'm gonna take them. We're not looking at the bottom of this. All right, yes. So spirit is reminding you that you are on the lotus throne. That's number 37. So 10 is significant. That's embodying the angel number 1. And also you can look up angel number 0. And then we have Sisters of the Star Blossoms, 27. So yeah, the ending of cycles. I feel like you are ending the relationship with feeling like in your mental thinking that you can only get what you have only ever experienced. I feel like that is dying. Whoo! Thank God. Let's get that shit out of here. Get out of here. Making people sick. Alright, 37 is dead. 45, 47. Y'all will get used to my little random stuff. Yes. The same lotus wisdom that enlightens beloved Kuan Yin and all spiritual masters is the very same lotus light within your own heart, beloved. It can take great courage to trust your own inner light, to ascend the throne of your own inner spiritual authority, especially if the light of others around you seems more powerful than your own. You are being asked to trust this inner guidance above all others now. Have faith in your own heart. Know that you are divine. Yes, loving yourself. Speaking up, understanding. Like, you don't need to be afraid. You don't need to be in that afraid ass energy, that fear energy. You are on this lotus throne spiritually. So there are times on the path that we can greatly benefit from assistance from others. In fact, these times are almost always a true spiritual master, not these King of Wands in reverse. Okay, talk about spirit. Teacher, guru, guide, or healer has the same role to connect you with conscious awareness to your own inner light so that you may come to realize the spiritual power, authority, and beauty that you are in truth is the same spiritual power, authority, and beauty that you may see and honor in them. Sometimes we might need an external guide to help us make that connection. Sometimes we are closer to our own divine wisdom than we consciously realize. Oh my God, spirit! With the confirmation! Where was I at? I consciously realized, yes. And yet we fall into a habit of believing that others may know more of what is good or true for us than we do ourselves. Yeah, nah. No, they don't. No, now this makes more sense. Yeah, nah. Okay. Sometimes out of habit and conditioning, it is just easier to see the divine light in others than within our own hearts. This oracle has come to you to guide you to trust that your own inner teacher is growing stronger, that you have more spiritual wisdom than you may have previously acknowledged, and that you will benefit greatly from heeding your own heart's guidance at this time. Yes, that what do you want? You're tapping into your own heart chakra for sure. Yes, you are guided here to carefully discern the level of influence that others may be having over you. In your admirable willingness to be open, to learn, and to grow, you are wise not to surrender your discernment. No matter how wise or powerful a teacher might be, it is wiser and more powerful still to always test what they seek to say to you by sitting with it in your own heart. Does all guidance you have been following feel true to your own heart? At this time, the inner teacher, the guru within all, the goddess light of Kuan Yin in your own heart is speaking to you, urging you to trust your own divine nature more deeply than ever before. You are being asked to ascend to the lotus throne of your own divine soul. Trust your courage, beloved. Your journey is taking you into spiritual maturity, and you will need to acknowledge that you have spiritual authority within your own heart. Yes, you can learn from others, but always honor your inner teacher, as this is your own unconditionally loving and flawless guide, the part of you that is pure divine wisdom, always has been, always will be. Okay, the lotus throne. See? Okay, Sisters of the Star Blossoms. 27. I just want to point out that y'all got 27, 37. Okay, so angel number 2, angel number 3, angel number 7, 7, 7. Okay, significant to your reading. Take a look at that. Trust me. If not, Spirit just gonna keep smacking you with all these signs. Okay, I'm gonna keep having to say them. Look it up. Okay, give us both a break. It is good to remember that whilst we each take our own unique journey back into divine bliss and truth, we have plenty of friends that love us unconditionally and wish to help us find the way home. with the least suffering and greatest joy. When we allow ourselves to be helped, we help others too. It is a spiral of support and love that is wishing to connect more so with you now. Yes. So, Spirit is also trying to make sure that you are not isolating yourself to your own detriment. All right, by pushing out the world, because the world can be a pain in the ass, right? It can. It can be a pain in the ass. Like my mama be saying, you a pain in the ass. What? What do you want? Yes. But at the same time as it can feel like draining with these people that's showing up in these King of Wands energy, like when they showing up upright, when they showing up in that Emperor energy and bringing gifts of like letting you know that you got options. You're letting other people know that they have options. You have the same options, okay? You do. Spirit is reminding you. Yeah. Group energy is powerful. Yeah. Who are you tapping into? When used consciously, it can help us expand in the same way that if you were doing any task, many hands could make light work, as the saying goes. Well, many hands make light work too. Your energy can help nourish and lift the energy of others in a group, as you are able to carry a high vibration of love in your heart. The ancient Chinese over 2,000 years ago referred to the Pleiades as the star blossoms. These seven stellar sisters work together as a group higher consciousness to radiate great love and light on our planet, and they can assist you now to find the light in the groups within which you share involvement. It is service to connect with heart-centered groups that feel good and improve the quality of your life, and to be supported and supporting of such groups. And you are guided to allow this to happen more in your life right now. Solitary practice is an important element in growth and can be extremely powerful, but sometimes group energy is an important element of your spiritual growth too, and you are encouraged to meditate, pray, and chant with groups and communities that resonate with your heart. Okay, Spirit, I hear you talking to me too. Spirit, like, this is why I told your little loner ass to get on YouTube and do these tarot readings in this group ass setting. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Okay. All right. Little bit of listening. Spirit be talking to me too and talking to y'all. Okay, we all in this together. Sometimes more spiritually advanced souls subconsciously feel that they need to carry the group energy themselves. You are guided to surrender any excessive. So if you've been feeling like your group leader, like, you can back up, okay? It's okay. You are guided to surrender any excessive responsibility, to assume your natural cooperation and perhaps even authority in the group from a place of love rather than burden, and to allow yourself to be lifted as well as contributing your light and love to your chosen groups and communities. The sisters of the star blossoms know that group energy is give and take, that when we allow ourselves to thrive, so too can the group gain energy and grow. Yes. Make sure you're not just give, that you are depleting your own sense of like, oh, I don't want to do this shit no more. Okay. Like, I'm tapped out, leave me alone. You allowed to say no, okay? Yes. You are guided now to balance your involvement with group energy so that you have ample time in solitude to know yourself as a unique divine being, and in group energy on the inner planes, calling on your spiritual guidance that loves you unconditionally, and with group energy on the physical plane through groups that nourish you and love you in a way that feels good for you. This oracle is also guidance to call upon stellar energies that are unconditionally loving and supportive, and the appearance of the sisters of the star blossoms indicates that you have a soul connection that can nourish you to higher vibrational star consciousness, such as that of the Pleiades. The star ones, Pleiades. There's too many vowels in there. I'm like, what are we saying? That's a mic drop right there. That is a mic drop right there. Yes, you have to have balance. Love me, love them, love you. All right. If If they're not understanding that you have to show up for you, then they gonna understand you pulling back. You telling them like, yeah, I just ain't got it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to say no. It's okay to take your space so that you can get reacquainted with yourself, with your own energy, tapping into your own vibe. Yes, group energy is great, okay? But group energy can also be depleting if it does not, if your overall group energy is just a bunch of with this King of Wands energy. No, this we need to be in here. Alright, King of Wands upright, the Hierophant upright, along with that, where is he? Here he is. Yes, the Emperor upright, and everybody needed to be, the only way these two cards is going, they have to deal with their emotions and why their emotions was like this. Okay? You can't be around Tom, Dick, and Negative Harry and stay like this, because remember, energy transference is real. That doesn't mean abandon your peoples when they're in a tough spot. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is understand where folks is at. Understand how, you can encourage them to step into their light, okay, as the visionary in the group. But sometimes your role is just like, it's just that you can lead, but then sometimes it's okay, like maybe you ain't got it, and it's okay to take that step back. And where did this entire deck just go? Oh, there it is. It's okay to take your steps back. All right, what time is it? Because I do need to get to work soon. Oh, okay, we good. All right, so we're going to transition right here over to group 3 with angel number 11, mastery number 11. This love scares me, and I am in so much pain. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right, Spirit. Switching over to angel number 11 for my folks that picked part 3. What this love scares me, and I'm in so much pain. Tapping in to that heart space. Yeah. Spirit, talk to me about this mastery number 11, this angel number 11. And it's a soul love. That soul love, that source love is scary, girl. It's scary. Alright, we got a whole stack. Yeah. You're in so much pain because the Queen of Swords can sometimes, I've said this before in one of my other readings, she can sometimes be better in her head space than her heart space. Okay. And the pain that lives in the head space can affect the heart space. It can scare, her away from love. So if this is your story, she's stepping into her discernment. So we are not in this cold energy anymore. We are in this grown and sexy mental and emotional maturity, right? All right, mental and emotional maturity does come with awareness of pain here as well, and understanding, yes, why we took all these trash, this trash offer, this Knight of Pentacles, this low ball, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this low ball fake friend offer. Yeah. And accepted things that we didn't want. Right? That Ace of Wands, because we felt like what we really wanted, because why would it show up in reverse? What we really wanted was scary. You see how she's reaching? How you gonna reach for it in the Ace of Wands in reverse energy, right? Here we got the Devil showing up, because the Devil sent all these attempts to keep you from achieving your potential, to keep you from mastering the vision, to keep you from discerning, right? To steal your voice, to try to take your power, to try to take what didn't belong to them. You are realizing all of that. It wasn't the love that was scary, it was what that level of love brought around you energetically. Because it grabbed everybody's attention. All little shadow demon energies was like, oh, go get him. You remember when, and I'll be bringing up this movie a lot, the counterpart. You remember in Princess Tiana or Princess and the Frog where the Shadow Man sends them demons around to go find Tiana and her dude. In that movie, he didn't know that throwing all of this y'all's way threw y'all together. Like, this love scares them. But in this energy, surrounded by all of that crypty crap, right? They're in pain. They can sense that you are in pain, and it is throwing y'all together. Yeah. In this period of rest. You are watching this at the time of my upload. You guys may be in a period of rest. There may be no contact. Alright. And power 11 is like, that is a mastery number. So we also talk about twin flames 11. That's the mastery of the vision and mastery of everything. But I love this rest card because you see, like, she's sleeping, she's dreaming, and he's watching, keeping an eye on her, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Watching her, keeping an eye on her. We have angel number 111 is significant. We have air signs on the table, so Aries, Libra, Aquarius could be significant. We have pentacles on the table, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have wands on the table, so our fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. And now we have water on the table. So all of our divine counterparts is showing up in all of their various signs. Okay, there's 4 cups in the reverse though. So we not accepting these love offers and this trash ass shit from the devil. We ain't accepting them demons from the shadow man. Hell no. No. Alright? Trying to offer us some cups that is just gonna be disappointing. We are paying attention to the cup that spirit has designed for us. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him, spirit. Yes. Or let you talk to them. Talk to him. Tell her. Tell him. Mm-hmm. Alright, what else we want to tell him? What else we want to tell him? Yes, she ain't moving in this scary ass energy no more. Yes, go ahead, Queen. We see you. Queen of Swords, boss lady. I feel like she's stepping through all of this garbage in the 3D. Like, and no. And she may have felt held back from what she truly wanted. She cutting that devil ass energy out too, boy. Yep. That devil energy out too with this I want to get you drunk, with the devil showing up right here. So all of them people that want to lead you into temptation away from what it is that you don't want, when you know it's not what you truly want. Yeah. So your counterpart, your person, I just wish things were different. Tapping into that spiritual side with that Queen of Swords. You are so very special. Yes, your counterpart and spirit wants you to know. That is why you have all of these hating ass energies around you. That is why the devil is lurking. That is why all these motherfuckers is trying to creep up in your light body. Back up. 21. So we have July 21st could be somebody's birthday. July 15th. They could also signify, don't come for me in the comments, y'all, but they could also signify who the devil sent. Alright. I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. Because an unhealed cancer, that is definitely can definitely embody that type of energy for sure. Yes, happiness is my priority. Yeah, so their birthday or yours could also be in March or on the 3rd of the month. Yeah, I still don't have all the answers. So that divine counterpart, this love scares me. Yeah, happiness is my priority. I still don't have all the answers. You are also discerning that it is not your role or your job or your purpose. And even if it is not to be involved with these people romantically, to be their light. No, to allow them to drain you. Angel number 77. Yes, with this, I wish things were different. I dream about you a lot, too much. Y'all, all these cards in here, and these consistently come up anytime I do counterpart readings. Yes, that Ace of Pentacles, baby. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody wants to give you a solid ass offer here with this love scares me. They don't give a fuck. They finna do it anyways. They don't give a shit what you got going on in the 3D. Who trying to mess with you? What's trying to get in the way? What's trying to be the shiny distraction? They not having it anymore. They not having it anymore. Yes, because they worrying about us a lot. They worrying about the connection. They worrying about yeah, they're not trying to be in that. They're not trying to be out here exploring their options and doing too much. They know what offer is the solid offer. They know what offer is the practical offer. And she's using her discernment. Yes. Because we ending them cycles. The cycle to allow this devil energy even in the door. Nah, fuck you, bro. Get out of here. Kick rocks. Because you have never imagined so much perfection. Like, you know who your person is here with this 4 of Cups and the reverse. We not getting in our own way anymore, and I am here for it. I am here for it. Ooh. And we got a bonus card. Yes, we are tapped into our emotions. Tapped into our emotions here with the moon. We are stepping into the unknown. I love that with that here, that 4 of Cups. Yes, so Cancer could definitely be significant. Don't get me wrong, guys. Okay, so if you're a Cancer and you're born July 21st, July 15th, and you feel uber offended, well, what I just said, understand that as a light worker, I have shown up as the karmic in another relationship because we were designed to bring out the most toxic side to one another. Okay. Alright. Why? Because you have to learn what that devil energy even looks like. What them demon bodies even are. Okay. Spirits. Yes, I feel like you are understanding too. It's not just a dream and a wish and a hope. It can be reality. It's gotta cut all this garbage out that's in the way, all this obstacle, and you ain't got to worry. Spirit's helping you clear the street, clean up the block. Right? Right, Spirit? What else can we tell the collective? With this, I still don't have all the answers. What are they trying to get you to have the answers for? Yeah, the Empress. So, baby, if you are in your divine feminine energy, tapped in, it's okay for you not to have all of the answers. the moves not to be, super perfect. People have had pain, trauma experiences, you know what I'm saying? They've allowed, the wrong folks to get too close. Okay, there's cleansing, there's healing, there's cord cutting for, those karmic energies, babes. There is, that doesn't change the fact that you are a boss, okay? All right. You are a boss, right? Spirit, which way do you want this to fall? I feel like I said what I said. Alright? And don't be letting those people that are not sent, right, King? Yeah, that are not sent have you showing up in your own, like, highest toxic masculinity, okay? You don't have to burn the world down because there's, bullshit around, alright? Yeah. Because you have, this is Four of Candles, the Four of Wands. Because you have somebody in your corner. That's that happily ever after. Like, this is why you had to go through all that unhappiness, all that fake shit, because you was being prepared. Being prepared, being sensitized to just how ugly people can allow this world to make them. Yeah, Spirit, which way you want that to fall? Yes, baby. And they want to give you their big cup of love, even though it scares them. When I say they're going to show up anyways and show out here with this Ace of Cups, this Ace of Potions. Yeah, and here we got the King of Needles popping up. That's that energy mirroring. Yes, that is that energy mirroring, Spirit. I am here for it. What did I say? What did I leave on the bottom of the deck? We are not going to just focus on what we don't want and on all that old shit that we lost. No, we're paying attention to the connection that is most important, because as light workers, we do not have time. All right, you understanding pain's purpose now, hurt's purpose now, and your priority is your happiness. Your priority is that solid offer. Your priority is the truth that you know you are special. Your dream, your purpose, your wish. It matters. Spirit about to come in clutch with a big cup of love that touches your heart space. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is your match. The meant for. Ooh, Spirit, we couldn't even ask no questions. Spirit was just like, whoop, there's the messenger oracle messages. Yes, seek your destiny, baby. Angel number 37, 3 and 7. Here for it. Seek your destiny. What does that say? Yeah, 37. Seek your destiny. Yes. 40. See yourselves in nature. I mean, this is a man, but you know what I'm saying? See yourself in nature. 40. So, again, we have angel number 4 coming through. So exploring your limitations, like I said, unpacking everything that is not in your own authenticity. So see yourself in your natural habitat. Show up for yourself in that natural place. Right? Hell yeah, Spirit. 39. See the truth. You see the truth. They see the truth. An owl could be significant for sure. A waterfall could be significant. Maybe you guys have a favorite park, a favorite gardening spot if you participate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're a runner. Ooh. And look at his band. So maybe you need to get jade, like the stone jade, the crystal, or aquamarine. since he's kind of giving me, like, he has that right there and I got this right here. It's kind of giving me that aquamarine vibe. So I feel like he's put in his heart body medicine on his shadow. Ooh, spirit. His heart body medicine on his shadow. He's healing the nature part of himself, because all this devil energy is just angels in reverse, right? Demons in reverse, right? Just I want to get you drunk. So if they can try to tap to you and make you, quote unquote, lose your light, well, can't you turn them into light? You feel me? I be talking about that energetic alchemy, at least in your own experience. Like, you can turn these devilish experiences, these places and moments where you didn't use your voice, you know, where you didn't allow yourself to rest and to pause, yeah, to bring you closer. I love this, spirit. I'm here for it. All right, and now let's get, oh wait, yeah, no. Let's get my Star Temple messages on this journey right here, okay? And if I didn't say your, your counterpart's age or their birthday or anything, and this story still resonating with you, that's fine. Those are just some signs. Some folks don't need confirmation and they just listening because they already know. All right, Spirit done confirmed and confirmed and confirmed. Right. What do the star bodies wanna say to you? Okay. Spirit, do we have star body messages for our angel number mastery number 11? Yes. Maya, the ancient grandmother teacher. Ooh, angel number 1. So that is 1111 showing up in, yeah, we have an ace here, an ace here, a 1 there, and a 1 here. Even without the 11, that's right there. So I don't know how many ones y'all need. So that's 11, 11, 11. Ooh, and that's, okay, that's another thing. So, yeah, if a, divine counterpart is embodying, in their dark night of the soul energy, they may also be keeping occupied someone else's counterpart. That's why we're not entertaining those cups that don't belong to us, because we don't believe in that no more. Like, we're like, oh no, I don't want no high level soulmate. Like, taking somebody's meant for a match. The devil is a lie and will try to convince you. The ancient grandmother. Trust your heart space. Trust your inner nature. I'm the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. Trust your self-knowledge. And I feel you stepping into that. Yes, spirit. Yes, spirit. And 35 with this lapis lazuli starlight. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. Astero. Absolutely. Yeah, and I love how the ancient grandmother, I told y'all, somebody's grandmother has been looking out. Maybe that's Granny's grandmother. I never met her. I never got to see what she looked like, y'all. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. Absolutely. All right. Now let's get some of these Kuan Yin Oracle messages. Then we're going to wrap up this frontward facing pickle pile that we just tried. Okay, Spirit. It was an interesting shuffle. All right. Source, what message? What Kuan Yin message do we have for the, I was going to say for the twin flame counterparts. Whoo, Angel 44. Yeah, weave the future golden. Weave the future golden. That is WEAVE. Weave. Like you weaving some material together. Weave the future golden. Got that tickle. Yes. Something good is coming your way. Kuan Yin urges you to weave your future into the present moment, to call in and draw to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities waiting for you that will enable your soul to live in its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. Do you know how much the divine wishes to support and assist you in living your heart's truth this lifetime? Kuan Yin, with grace and compassion, wishes to help you ascend to the next level of your life expression so that your soul light may shine more brightly on the planet and help you and other beings to live with more heart and less fear. You can choose to live a life infused with the golden energy of peace, prosperity, joy, and creativity. A future so golden is being woven into your present moment now, like a tapestry. With the choices and actions that you make in this moment, you call into being the divine golden tapestry, a future bliss. Clever you. Yeah, I'm seeing that, like, you are losing the fact that, like, so what that my light draws all these shadow bodies. I'm not gonna put my light out and become a shadow body. For what? I'm not doing that. It's not in you. Yeah. Kuan Yin is aware that there are opportunities and assistance waiting for you in your future embodiment. She wishes to assist you in drawing those future gifts into the present moment where they can be of most use to you. This oracle indicates that there is something special waiting in the wings for you. And if you wish to do so, you can receive healing and elevate your vibration so that you are able to receive it more readily. If you have been holding a secret wish in your heart, perhaps to publish a book, to be a healer, to teach or to write or sing, to attract a loving soulmate partnership, or to spiritually awaken at a deeper level. So for some of you, you are the teacher. Yeah. Yeah, if you've been holding a secret wish in your heart, perhaps to publish a book, to be a healer, to teach or to write or sing, to attract a loving soulmate partnership, or to spiritually awaken at a deeper level, take a moment to feel what it would be like for that heartfelt wish to manifest right now. Can you imagine the joy of it? Can you also allow for that joy to be such a normal, ordinary occurrence that it could be a part of your life right now? This is how you begin to weave that manifestation into this moment. Be bold, dream big, and imagine what it would feel like to live like your dreams. Can you begin to cultivate those feelings now, irrespective of whether you see the manifestation in physical form or not as yet? Sitting with joy in your heart, whether it relates to something specific or not, it's magnetic to the good that the universe wishes to deliver to you. It is like switching your inner light on a higher voltage so the special opportunities, perfect for you, can find their way to you more swiftly. And if your great good comes in an unexpected form but still feels wonderful, accept it. Your future golden will come into your life in the most beautiful ways. And usually, if it is not exactly as we imagined it, it is even more perfect for us. Wow. I'm happy for you guys. This has been a great reading. The Sisters of the Star Blossoms popped out again on the bottom. So perhaps for some of you, you guys chose to watch all of the piles. And that's perfectly fine. Like, I'm a counterpart. them is my favorite numbers, pal. Or I'm gonna just listen to everything as is throwing out there. It was 134.34 when I just said that. So 177 or Angel 77 is definitely significant. Um, I feel like you are mastering. You have mastered the mental, and now that's transitioning into the decisions that are coming from both the feminine and masculine. Yeah, you are embodying your own spiritual mastery, the vision, and the like forget how to do it. You just showing up in your authenticity. And I feel like that's exactly why Spirit is about to surprise you with this gift of love. Yeah, a special offer. So it could also be mixed in. Love and career could be mixed together. Ooh, I'm hearing that you about to have everything that you have been building towards, that you have been putting forth the effort into. For your highest good. No more of this devil energy. You know, block the devil out. The devil is not getting its way, is also what I'm seeing with that Ace of Wands that was in this reading reverse. They are not getting their way. And they could be big boy mad about it. But oh well. Okay, oh well. They shouldn't have been showing up in all of that toxicity, right? So I see you accepting the offer that is for your highest good. I hope that all of my divine counterparts that are here and listen to this reading today enjoyed it and had as much fun with it as I did. Yeah, sometimes our spiritual work can be fun. We can joke, we can laugh. I mean, we can keep it light, lighter hearted and full of joy at times. Okay, we just always going to continue to focus on being in the present moment, tapping in to where we are called to tap in. And I'm so excited for you guys. But I'm going to leave y'all here and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.